Hi, everybody. Okay, my name is Andre Lavoie. I am the CEO and co-founder of ClearCompany. So we're going to start out today by asking you a question. How many of you work in an operating company? None of you? Anyone? Anyone? That means you work in a company. Raise of hands. Okay, good. How many of you are a manager or on the board of a company or have seen the process of managing and hiring people? Everybody, good. How many of you have accidentally or on purpose hired a B or C player? Okay, good. Everybody in the room. Okay, so that is including this guy back here who's, I don't know, I'm sorry, I hope she doesn't work for you because this is the connection for the AV. Okay, good. So this is a big problem. And we are a recruiting, onboarding, and performance company. We have painstakingly over the years developed an organic platform that connects recruiting all the way to performance. We're the only company that's actually gone through the process of doing this on one organic platform because we believe that recruiting is nothing more than the pre-assessment of performance. We've done this and built this organically. We have 1,800 clients now, and we've won a whole lot of awards. So people see that what we were doing is meaningful. In fact, we're the #1 talent management system and platform on G2 Crowd. And yet, the story goes further than performance. The story goes to the mission and vision of our company. So that's the what of what we do, but it's not why we exist. We exist to help companies achieve their mission by hiring, aligning, and engaging A players. Because we believe that A players have the opportunity and propensity to transform your business. So what is an A player? An A player is something we define as the right person at the right place at the right time with the right competencies and skill set to do the job with a 90% success rate. So think about that B or C player that you hired, and if you could assess them against those things, the competencies to do the job and get that A player, how would they transform your business? Well, here's how they do it. When they have the competencies and the experience to deliver a 400% more productivity than the average performer, that's the impact that an A player can have on your business. So how do you get an A player? Well, how many people have seen the Simon Sinek Golden Circle? Okay, a couple of you have. Simon makes the argument that the best companies in the world start with why they exist, their mission and vision, then they go to the competencies of how they do the job, and then what they do. In fact, all great organizations think and communicate in the exact same way. They focus on why they exist. And yet when you look at talent management systems today, none of them know why you exist. They don't have the understanding of the why or how you operate. And there's two reasons for this. One is that they are systems that have been built over time by acquiring various parts, so none of them connect together. The other option is you can go out and buy these piecemeal, and especially in the mid-market, these are beautiful systems, and yet they don't speak to each other. So you buy a recruiting platform and a performance platform and a goals platform, and you suddenly have a mess of systems that don't actually speak together and provide a strategic point of view for your company. They both lack an operating system to power up a core talent strategy because they don't know why you exist or how you get your work done. So we worked on a process of building out the core. We call it our talent operating system. It's one system of truth to optimize your talent strategy and achieve your mission. There's no redundancy, there's zero data loss, and everything is in one place and permeates out from the center. So what gets permeated out, which informs the rest of your talent strategy? Well, at the center is your mission, vision, and values. It's the why of why you exist. It's the core to why you're engaging and hiring A players, because you're connecting them back to the mission and vision, the why of your company, the reason why they want to come to work in the first place, the reason why they want to give 400% versus 200, 100, or negatively contributing to your company with the B and C players. It all cascades from there down to goals, the what, the how, and why of how you get your work done. And from there, we can start to look at roles and competencies to understand how they develop the work and how they get the work done. And then we can get into the various components of the system that the Talent OS core interacts with. And there's a surprisingly large number of places where this data can exist in your talent management strategy. It's in interview guides, it's in job scorecards, it's in your recruiting profiles. It's all the way back to your performance reviews. But think about a system that can then take the competencies in your performance reviews and the A players directed at your company strategy and use that information now in your recruiting process in the form of scorecards. My friends, no other system on the planet can do that. And although you use probably the fanciest tool out there to hire and recruit those people, you still got those B and C players because they didn't know the company strategy, they didn't know the competencies related to that, and they didn't know why your organization existed or how it got work done. And this is the connection that's missing in the world between the recruiting process and the performance process and the alignment to goals. Only then can you start talking about the what. We have a recruiting platform, an onboarding system. We do compliance, we engage our employees. The number one driver of engagement is understanding how what you do contributes to the mission and vision of the company. The number two driver of engagement is understanding and having the skill set to accomplish the job correctly. Where are those components of other systems that drive people toward the why of your company? We put all of this together in a system that's not branded on our system, but it's branded around your company. It has a hero image that's about your company. It has your logo. It has your why that you exist, that people log into every single day. It's mobile friendly. It's in the cloud, and it's all connected on a single platform. And we didn't stop there. We connected them to every other system that you might want to use. So if you're using a job board, or you're using assessment test, or a partner services for E-Verify, we're connected to all those systems, including every payroll system that matters. That's ClearCompany, where you can hire, retain, and engage A players. Thank you.